What is up, everyone? It is Equinox Prodigy here, and I'm bringing everyone another Knights and Dragons video. So I'm very excited to be bringing everyone this video because this is basically my pre-epic raid boss, like all the current news that is going on, and then I'm gonna go in depth about my thoughts on the epic raid bosses and basically how it's gonna work and everything. So yeah, there is a shit ton going on in Knights and Dragons right now. First of all, let's click on the news, and I'll just bring you guys through everything. So the Orc Horde attack, that is the first epic raid boss. It is the first raid ever, and from the raid, the top guild will get a Horde Wargear Plus, which in my opinion looks pretty awesome. I really like all the horns and the sword, like with the rope around the blade. I think that looks really cool. It is a mono earth. I will go into the raid later. There is another flash sale going on. I knew there was one yesterday, but there is one on July 4th, which is when I should be uploading this video, because I want to get this video uploaded before the epic raid bosses come, or the epic raid boss comes, or the raid, or the Orc Horde attack, whichever you want to call it. Because I don't want to like put this video up late, because then I'm kind of behind. But yeah, that 40% sale doesn't really apply to you guys, but I see that there has been two in the last like 24 hours. But there's a new epic out, the Chaos Vanguard, and it looks awesome in my opinion. I like how it has a main horn coming out of the helmet and sides. It has really cool detail. It's got a little skull on the belt. I think the axe is shaped to like really like elegantly. It's kind of like a sleek axe. I really like the design of it. I really like in the helmet how the eyes are kind of blacked out. I think this is a really good looking epic. You can find it in the limited edition Liberty chest, and the plus version has 2041 attack and 2239 defense. That is a pretty strong epic. It is a mono epic, and it is mono spirit, but you know, it may be mono, but it's not terrible, of course, because the stats are really good. But you can find it in the Liberty chest, like I said, and the Liberty chest is actually a 5x chance for legendary and epic. And with it being a 5x chance, if you open 11, instead of getting 5 fusion boosts like normal, you actually get 8. And when you open 40, you get 25. And a Voidborn Shroud Plus, which I think has the most attack of any legendary. I'm not positive on that. I actually didn't know the Voidborn Shroud Plus had that. But let's look at how much the chest costs. You may be a little bit surprised by this. It actually costs 45 gems a chest for one chest, 450 for 11, and 1,250 for 40. So when I first saw this, I was kind of confused. I was like, what is going on? Because the 7x arcane special chest costs the same amount, and if they're doing this just because they give you extra fusion boosts, I think that's ridiculous. I think for a 5x chance chest, I think it should be like 40 or 35. I don't really think they should have made it cost this much. You can buy 40 instead of having to buy 80 like the arcane chest, but still, I mean, I think it should have been cost less than 45 gems per chest. I don't really know why they did that, and I think it's kind of stupid. But going on to other news. Scroll down here once it loads up. Alright. There is a 30% bonus energy sale. I believe that is more than normal. Let's go ahead and look in the arena real quick. Usually they have it where 25 gems is 36 energy. Yeah, now it is 39. It's actually 30% more, where usually they do 20% more. So that is pretty cool. If you're looking to do good in this arena tournament, which I recommend you would, go ahead and buy this 30% bonus energy. So 5 gems is 7, 9 is 13, 13 is 20, and 25 gems is 39 energy, which I think is a pretty damn good deal. But going on from that, let's see if I missed any news before I start talking about the recent arena tournament, which I think is gonna be pretty damn crazy. So yeah, the last thing I want to talk about before I talk about the epic raid bosses is the, how do I say this, Macabre. Okay, I'm just gonna call it Macabre. Excuse me if I'm saying it wrong, but I'm just gonna call it Macabre. So the Macabre Mayhem arena tournament is going on, and the epic reward is actually the runic. What is it? One sec, guys. I don't know why, but I want to say Relic Ruins, but I know it's completely wrong. Runic Robes Plus, which actually is a old Guild War epic, and it has pretty good amount of attack. It's got 2103 attack and 1678 defense. That is a pretty damn strong epic plus. And of course, with that, you get 24 fusion boost armors, 80 gems, and 20 fusion stones. Player number 2 gets the normal runic robes, and player number 3 also gets a normal runic robes, which has 1930 attack and 1418 defense, which is kind of low. But I say that, and I have a tectonic mantle, which its attack is in the 1300s. So yeah, but 10 through 4 get a redstone battle gear plus, and of course some earth fusion boost armors. And 50 through 11 get normal redstone, and then if we go down here, the other legendary is a worm shroud mantle, which in ribbon C you can get 3 of, and then the ultra rare is armor of the infernal lord, and then the 2-star is a flowstone battle gear, and yeah, and then you go ahead and get gems and keys and gold down in these type of ribbons, like ribbon I and J. But yeah, I think a lot of points are going to be thrown down for this runic robes. This is the second day the tournament has been going on. Let's see how many points have been thrown down. Wow, first place has already thrown down 251,390 points. That is a lot for one day of arena. So NAC RP actually is in first place right now, and shortly behind him, with only 1,000 milestone points behind him, is Immortal Dingo. But yeah, that is pretty exciting news, and yeah, I have a feeling there's going to be a shit ton of milestone points or arena points thrown down this war, so you guys can be excited to be watching like how that comes out, because I'm really excited to see how everyone's going to do in that. I'm excited to see who's going to get this runic robes plus, because it is a really nice looking epic, and it has some really nice stats, and the elements are not too bad at all, fire and earth. I think that's a pretty cool combination. But yeah, that is basically all the current news I have. And now I'm going to go in depth in the epic raid bosses. I'm sorry if this video was a little bit long, guys. I just kind of wanted to make a pre-epic raid video. Video. As I said before. So in T-minus 1 hour 53 minutes, the raid bosses will arrive. Let's go ahead and view rewards. So things that have changed since Guild War. First of all, as you can see, 4 raid energy is the same as 4 Guild War energy, and it recharges, I think, the same amount. But there's a lot of things that are different. Top guild rewards are the first thing I want to look at. Well, actually, before I talk about that, there's actually basically 4 sections of rewards that you could possibly get. There's top guild, top player, guild member, and milestone. And I think that is a really good combination, so that everyone can get like let's say you're not going to be in the top guild, you could always get a nice top player reward, so that your hard work is paid off. You know, I think that's a good idea if you're not in the best guild, but you're really looking to work hard. There you go, it's that easy. But as you can see here, you actually get milestone rewards in raid wars, in epic raid, in epic raids, I guess. I don't really know what I call it. Yeah, you get raid points. And with these raid points, you can actually get milestone rewards just like the arena, which I think is really cool. So my guild usually gets around let's say my guild got 450,000. I would get from 450,000 down in rewards, which I think is pretty damn good for, you basically just get rewards for getting points. I think that's really cool. It's a lot different from Guild War, but I think that is like a cool option. On top of milestone, let's go on to top guild rewards. Of course, guild number 1 gets the Horde Wargear Plus, which actually has 2,245 attack and 2,066 defense. That is a pretty damn strong mono earth. And as you can see, you only get 10 Earth Fusion Boost armors. So I think since like there's so many different sections of rewards that are giving out less fusion boosts, guild number 2 gets the normal Horde, guild number 3 gets the normal Horde, and then guilds 10 through 4 also get the normal Horde. But then when you move down to 25 through 11, the second epic in this guild war is going to be the Armor of Komodo, which is a pretty damn strong epic. 1888 attack and 1690 defense. Yeah, that's a pretty damn strong epic. It is a mono earth, but it's pretty strong. It's a lot stronger than my Tectonic. And then the legendary for this war is going to be the Nether armor, which the plus version is not too bad, honestly, but the normal version is looking pretty bad. And if my guild does get top 250, I see that they bumped the in top 250 for Guild War you get 400,000 gold, but in raid bosses you get 500,000, so that's kind of cool. And then we would get a Nether armor, so I think my guild is going to get top 250, so I'm expecting to get those rewards. And then if you go over, there's actually a top player reward along with guild reward. So in top player, you can actually get the Armor of the Komodo Plus, and you get a little thing down here that is Orc Slayer ×1. I don't know what that is. I think that's just one of the titles you can put above yourself, like in the achievements. So yeah, I think that's it, but I'm not positively sure. So player number 1 gets Armor of the Komodo Plus, and of course some fusion boosts. Player 2 gets Armor of the Komodo, player 3 gets Armor of the Komodo, and top players of 10 through 4 also get Armor of the Komodo. So that is, I mean, that's kind of surprising that up to 10 players, 9 players can get normal Komodo and 1 can get Komodo Plus. It's kind of like how they rank the guilds. But of course, this is probably going to be like Rainbow Rug or something like that, or Rainbow Party that's getting all these top rewards. But you know, that's kind of how it works. I mean, top players throw down the most points, and then the guild gets, more points, and then they win the guild war, and then they would also win all these rewards. So they're basically getting double rewards, which is kind of like a weird system, but I mean, that's kind of just how they made it work. But Ribbon A gets a Redstone Battle Gear Plus, Ribbon B gets a normal Redstone Battle Gear, and then you move down and you start getting the Aegis of the Wyvern, which has really shitty 4-star. So along with that, you can actually get guild member rewards, and yeah, that is pretty damn cool. So within your guild, like the people who do the best, I usually get around like 6th, so I would probably get 75,000 gold, but the number 1 player can get like 3 Earth Fusion Boost armors, which is pretty damn cool. I think that's really cool to put in a guild member reward. It just says, hey, you're doing a good job, and then they can also get rewards for top player. But yeah, I think that's really cool that they would put the guild member reward in there. And I know this video is long, guys, but that's all I really wanted to talk about, so it is over. But yeah, I'm really excited for this orc raid. Again, it is happening in about like 1 minute and not 1 minute. It is happening in about like an hour 50 minutes. That is estimated. But yeah, I like all the rewards they give you: top guild, top player, guild member, and milestone. That'll probably help me a lot with enhancing, which I really need to do. I'm trying to have all what is it? Oh yeah, I'm trying to have all epics and epic boss armor pluses in my 6 nights, which would be pretty good. It's definitely better than I was doing in the past, but yeah, so that is basically the orc raid. I hope everyone is looking forward to it. I know I am. And as always, this is Equinox Prodigy, guys. I hope you at least found this video a little bit helpful or entertaining. Alright, as always, this is Equinox Prodigy. Peace.